Hello everyone. So today I'm going to be doing my envelope cash stuffing budget, and then this is for my third paycheck. I think that I've been doing with the budgeting system. One of the things that I am doing is I am following the Dave Ramsey baby steps. So I already completed baby step number 1. Well, this week I'm gonna complete baby step number 1, and then from there, everything 80% of my check will go to my debt, and then 20% of my check I will use for my own expenses. And then I'm just gonna walk you through exactly what I do. So there's 2 that I don't take out of the bank and I just transfer them over. The first one is my Roth IRA. I just go ahead and transfer it to Fidelity. And then the second one is the investments that I do with the money that I have assigned for my sister's wedding. And then for my emergency fund, I had to put 250 because I was avoiding the overdrafts, but I did get overdraft because I decided to buy these and I didn't know that they were charging me for my gym membership. So I kind of did use my 100 balance emergency fund, so I do have to catch up with it. So I did put 100 in my balance total for my account, and then the rest I'm just putting it in the emergency fund so I don't use it. So I just need to get 250. So then the total that I have is 1, 2, 20, 220, 30, 40, 50. I put it, and now I'm on the baby step number 1 completed. I mean, it has been a really tough journey. I think managing your finances and understanding where you are, not only like financially, but also like, I don't know, like feeling dependent almost to your job to get this out of the way. It feels really weird. So, I mean, it's just getting used to figuring out like what is going on and what best works for you. So, yeah, it's a little hard. Okay, so then the next one would be food. I gave myself $31. Okay. I guess at this point, I'm gonna try to eat as much beans and rice as possible, so my little budget don't go too far. I think overall I like it because you don't get to eat out as much, and I don't know if it'll help you lose weight, but I'm almost on the verge of thinking it might make me lose some weight since I'm out here doing the most. Okay, so we already did the food. Okay, now let's go for gas. 15, 16, 17. And then another thing about budgeting is that it gives you like an understanding that you better not go everywhere, and those favors that you do, they better be on the minimum level because you ain't got a lot of gas money. So I just mainly try to use my car to go to work or to take someone to their work or something like that, or if we really have to go do an errand, so I could save on gas. So it saves you trips, which saves you the urge to want to spend money. So for clothing, I gave myself $5. I mean, I don't know what I could get at $5, but if you go to the alleys, I'm sure I could find myself something cute for $5. But I'm also trying to be a minimalist because, oh, and then also I was realizing you could go to the swap meet. Like, the swap meet has really good clothes for cheap prices. So don't be discouraged by your little amount because you could use it. Okay. And then for beauty, I gave myself $5. The only thing I would say is, like, for beauty, try not to go to the swap meet and get your makeup there because you don't know, like, what it's been through. You don't know if it's a return. You don't know what temperature it's been. So you just don't want to mess with your skin. And I feel like, I don't know, unless you know the person at the swap meet, I'll be careful. But for clothing, yeah, you can. Okay, for vacation, I gave myself $5. Hold on. My vacation is on the other one. So lucky. I don't know where I'm gonna go, but I mean, I'm sure there's a lot of Airbnbs that have. Where are you? Where are you? 1 day vacation. Oh, right here. So in here, okay, for the ones that I do my expense, I don't track them because at the end of the day, I know that by next paycheck, I won't have anything. So I just leave them alone. But for stuff that I do keep count and that I'm not gonna spend like on the spot, I do track. So in here, I gave myself $5. Again, I follow the percent system and I did change it. And that's a cool thing about doing the percent, like how much percentage you would want. Because I think what I first didn't understand when Dave Ramsey was saying is that not every budget, not every paycheck you get will be used for the same thing. So I was like, nah, I'm gonna put $20. But then I realized like, no, you know, like, why am I putting 2% when I need to give to myself? So I put it at 1%. I mean, something is better than nothing. And then, like, you know, my emphasis on emergency fund and my Roth IRA. I think because of my emergency fund, I didn't need to take out a lot of money from my check. If not, I would have to take like extra more. So let me see how much we got in here. Okay, so it's 7, 9. It's gonna be for vacation. It's gonna be $5. And it says we're supposed to have 26.84. Well, let me see what I did. What kind of hot mess did I do? Oh yeah, I was like, girl, I'm missing $5, but it's the ones that I put. Okay, so 26. So one thing that I forgot to do is take out the 84 cents because they're in my keep the change little bag. I'm gonna put keep the change. Cambio. So technically I only have $26. Okay, I'm sure like I could find something to do with. And I was thinking like a vacation doesn't necessarily have to be like far away or super expensive. So we still good. We're still vibing. Okay, for health, I gave myself $9. And this is because you never know. I do have insurance, but still, you never know. $7, $8, $9. So it's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. $9. Okay, so in this one, oh, what are you doing here? Get back. Okay. So for health, also I was gonna tell you guys in regards to how you manage your expenses. I think also if you take like a community class on finance or accounting, I think it'll be of great help. I think the reason why I even got a Roth IRA is because a professor from one of the community college said that he'll give us extra credit if we open up a Roth IRA. And at that time I was like, man, I'm all about my extra credit. So then I opened it and it turns out you really do need one. Do you harm? They're actually there to see something that you haven't seen. So if you guys get the chance to go to a community college, try to take some of the beginning finance class or accounting class so you could figure out like what are a balance sheet or a net income statement. So you have 20, 25, 30. 31, 32, 33, 34. Okay, so then I put my little dinerito. And then voila. Okay, so we did this. Okay, forgive, which is in my other folder. I bought this, but the only thing about these is that it's very hard for you to, well, right now it's making me look bad, but it's very hard for you to open it. Let me put the give. So I put that I was gonna give myself $1. So, well, not give myself, but give $1. Yeah, so that's how I got interested. And then one of the things that I also like, if you guys, I would encourage is if you guys get the chance or have extra time to study about the stocks, get involved in that. I think like women need to figure out incomes that you don't necessarily have to use. I think everyone, but like, I don't know, I just said women because I'm a woman, but what I was trying to say is that for miscellaneous I have $4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So $4. Yeah, so try to get yourself into the stocks and figure out, like, well, read first, you know. So do your research on certain things that attract you. Like, you'll figure out what you like. For instance, I do like the stock market, but more into crypto. But 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 for emergency, which is not in this folder. The only thing that I will say is that it's very hard to go for blue chip stocks because you're not making that much. You're not depositing a lot of money. So you gotta be very careful if you're gonna go into what they call penny stocks. So just do your research, and you know, if you're getting profit from one, get that money, because it's a penny stock. It's not in your favor. You know, if it was like a blue chip stock, then you know you could keep it there and it'll eventually maybe grow 1%, 2%. In instances, I don't think I should be counting penny stocks, but maybe in blue chip companies, then, like, you know, it can increase up to 6%. But then again, like, you know, you have to make your own decision and be conscious and take full accountability, because sometimes when people tell you what to buy, it turns out you shouldn't have bought it. Okay? And then don't also emphasize too much on the technical analysis and trying to figure out the formula and stuff. Like, if you're a beginner, just, like, you know, as soon as you get the profit, if it's not a blue chip, if it's considered a penny stock, sell it. Don't keep it. Okay, so we gonna put $10 in my life, so that's $60. Whoop whoop. Emergency. Hey, hold on, I just totally remembered that I didn't add the 250. So 7, 9, July, number 1 plus 250, which will be 8, 9, 10. So 9, 10 plus $100 that I have in my balance. And then for keep the change, it was only 40 cents. So, I mean, you can use whatever you want. You don't necessarily have to be fancy. I started off with, like, just these because I was like, am I really determined? So I didn't even have a binder. But now that I'm seeing that, you know, it is something that I'm interested in, it is something that I like, and it is a challenge, then I'm like, let me get inspired with this Bad Bunny theme. So, but right now, if you gotta use a Ziploc bag or several Ziploc bags, don't worry about it. That's your journey, that's your start. But for me, this works. So you guys have a good one. I'm gonna put this one back because I always forget to put these. I'm telling you, it's a learning process. You guys have a nice day. Bye.